What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, back with another upload. And today I want to talk about what if. The reason why I want to talk about what if, because this is on my chest right now. And these thoughts have just been pounding in my head they've just been pounding in my head right now, bro. And I just got to get it out. I got to get it out. You feel me? Because what if I talked about it? How would I feel? Would I feel better? Would I feel worse? What do I know? I don't know. It's all about exploring the unknown. What if? What if you took that risk? What would happen? How would life be? How would you feel? Would you be at peace with yourself? Would that risk bring more hardships in your life? What would happen? We don't know. That's why it's always scary to just step into the unknown, because do we really know what's going to happen? No. We are gambling with our life right now. Literally, we are all gambling with our life right now. And we don't know what to do. Literally, right before I started recording this video, I asked myself, what if I don't know what to talk about? How would I feel? But then I said, what if I did know what to talk about? What would happen? What would I do? So I turned the camera on, came on the camera, and just started talking. And see, now I'm in a flow state with it now. I'm just like, hey, I told myself, what if? And somehow it just happened. Sometimes you just got to ask yourself, what if it just works out? And take that risk. Stepping into the unknown. You got to become a warrior. We are all warriors. We are warriors. We are all warriors. You have the power within you to take that risk and take that step into the unknown. You have all the knowledge up here to take that step. And that's only if you really truly know yourself and believe in yourself for real. And you don't even have to believe in yourself 100%. That's the thing. You can believe in yourself 5%, but if you take that risk and take that step into the unknown, that belief can grow. Because life is always giving you room to grow. You will always naturally grow. There are no setbacks. The only reason we face setbacks because of our perspective. It's because of us, because we get in the way of life. We don't allow life to just carry on. We don't allow ourselves to just don't know. Hold on, let me see. I was finna say something. I don't even know what I was finna say. We don't allow life to just be, and don't allow ourselves to just act like we don't know. We have to be honest. Sometimes we have to admit, God, I don't know what's going on right now. Because you don't. Guarantee you 99, 100% of the time, you don't know what's going on. The things just come to your head out of the blue. And it be at the moments where you're not even paying attention to it. It just happens. Because when you living in the unknown, things just happen. You won't even notice it. That's the thing. Of course, you're not going to notice it. Because we've been so programmed to focus on the negativity in our life that we have a lot of things to let go of. And that's another thing. That's another thing that's scary about this what if question. Because this what if question comes with a lot of letting go. Because what if you did something different? How would you feel? How would it be? What if you just didn't talk to nobody for a day? How would that feel? How would you feel? Would you be at peace? Would it hurt you? Would it hurt others? Would they understand? We don't know. The only thing we can do is take that risk. That's the only thing you can do. Get up on your feet. Or if you're in a wheelchair, hold your arms on the two wheels. Don't get on me in the comment section. I'm just trying to be compatible with y'all. The handicapped and all is welcome on this channel too. But sit your ass in that damn wheelchair. Put your hands on them wheels and start rolling towards your destiny. Start rolling towards your purpose. Start walking towards your purpose. Even if you a baby, start crawling towards your purpose. Even if you can't move, start Google gagging into your purpose. Because everybody in this life has a purpose. Since the day you was born to the day, I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. See, that's a what if. But everybody has a purpose. You don't have to know your purpose. You sitting there asking yourself, what is my purpose? Have you ever just took the time to ask yourself, what if I did know my purpose? How would I feel? What would I do? And what if you took that risk and acted as if you knew your purpose? You started relaxing more. You started sitting back and just chilling and enjoying your day more. Enjoying the things that's happening in the present moment now. What if you just took your time and just sat back and just started enjoying the present moment? How would life feel? How would you feel? Would you discover something in that moment that you need for the next moment? You don't know. That's why it's a big ass risk. That's why if you want to take this path, you have to be a warrior. You have to be built for disappointment, because there will be disappointment on this path. Just because you take this path doesn't mean everything is going to be all rainbows and sunshines, ice cream, whoop-de-doo-doo. You feel me? No, it's not going to be none of that. It is, though, at the same time. It's going to be fun. But it's also going to be disappointment. And you have to be able to withstand in the disappointment. Because guess what? It's not even disappointment at the same time. It's really not. It's all lessons that's working in your favor and make you grow as a person. Grow spiritually. Build more faith and trust in yourself, to where you just completely trust in yourself, to where you just moving with God's energy. You just rising more up towards God. And God knows how much energy you need. So if God is telling you to relax and you're just chilling, enjoy it. If God says get up and go to the gym, go lift them weights. Go do it. If God said get on the game, have some fun, have some fun. Because it's always a reason God would tell you to do something, because it's something there for you to face. It's either trauma, or it's either a lesson that you need to learn, or it's either God showing you how much you've grown. So it's all going to benefit you taking that risk. And taking the risk doesn't have to be something big. Like I said, if God wants you to play the game and you know you have something to do, but focusing on that something to do is make you just be psychologically all fucked up in the mind because you keep thinking about it, you're overthinking. But what if God is telling you to play the game? And what if you start playing the game? And guess what? What if you just naturally just start getting in your element, and then all of a sudden you get an ideal of what you have to do for the team, and then you knock it out, and guess what? The problem is all solved. Because the number one thing you got to remember, and I want you to take, when you take this risk, when you start relaxing more, when you start doing whatever you love to do in your life more, when you start doing whatever you love to do in your life more, I want you to remember that everything is already done. Everything is already done. Because that's just how God works. With God, everything is already done. And that's all I'm going to say. You going to learn. You going to learn. But hey, that's it for the video, man. Give me a fist bump. I'll see y'all in the next videos. Peace out.